Hello all, it's Mhorgrimm, and welcome back to my playthrough of Hammerting. Ready to go back into the mines. Or in this case, conquer the world. We're letting our ogre allies basically march over everyone. Which is fine. Would have preferred one of the human ones, but none of them survived long enough. Now, we were also looking to see if we could find a another ancestor statue somewhere. And we're mapping out our glorious kingdom. Oh, that's a good sign. Alright. We've gone all the way to the left. You can over here. Yep, that's the edge of the mountain. We're going to try and map out our environment. There we go. That's the edge of the map there too. Okay, top to bottom all done. And sell gear. As long as we sell off everything. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to conquer the world before we hit the 50,000 mark. But we'll see. And how is everyone else doing today? It's a warm day here, or will be. And we do have the actually weather warnings for this weekend here for massive amounts of rain is coming. Which can mean here the need to keep an eye out for flooding. Let's see, do I make myself a coffee? Probably. I'm gonna just do a bit of muting here while they do their work and I fill up the water. Okay, water prepped. Water filtering. French press ready and clean to go. Sweet, sweet coffee soon. There we go. Still drinking myself, actually coffee from Columbia Valley, Kicking Horse, roasting. Just gotta grind. So, yep. And I've always been a fan of the darker roasts. I know the coffee aficionados say you really notice a good coffee when it's done with a light roast, but much like beers, I prefer the dark. There we go. So, gotta wet the water filter, then I'll take a brief step away to do some boiling. Okay. No more of those. If we have to, we can deal with that one. Make some more. Items to sell. Sure. Yeah, keep pushing it, guys. I got some tomb lilacs. It fully upgraded everyone's room, so they can get some good healing done. Okay. Some nice bones. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. There we go. And rail station. Just keep on keeping on. if I can get the... diamond mine down here going. Yeah, if I get the diamond mine going, that might mean that we're making more valuable items to sell. There we go, get the boiling going so I can get my sweet bean juice done. Okay. What are you leveling? Make you a little more robust. And everyone's good for their equipment, right? Yep. Actually, how does the war go? We might be able to get it done by this session with a victory. Hasn't quite done this one yet. What do we got here? Still iron, okay. So if I get the victory condition of world conquest, that means I've completed all the achievements except the wealth one. Maybe I'll save that for another chill playthrough. Probably on a harder setting. How we doing here, guys? But the more I keep pushing out items, it empties out our storage, which is good. Really need to empty out the storage. Yeah, next time I play, I'm going to be isolationist. Other than just trading gold to people, not picking sides military-wise. Oh, some adamantine. And some iron. Gold. Let's set this up. another... There we go. Give them something to do. You can see, you build something like this, they're never getting in. It'll be a while, but should complete this session. Not that that's my territory. Get more gold. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping none of these are getting overly full. Yeah, get those diamonds in. I guess I am technically aiding the war effort by sending all those weapons and armor to the ogres. Okay. Take the boiling water, pour in the French press. Get the fresh press prepped. I'll do some chores later. Just want to finish this playthrough off. Well, see, we've conquered. We'll repair builds for them. And another army goes forth. Okay. Oh. Skeletons looking to donate building materials. crafting materials. How nice of them, right? Okay. Let's watch them take out another chunk of land. Boop. I've never actually seen a victory in this game, so it should be interesting. Get down there and even out the lava. Actually, that's a good idea. Okay, maybe not. Can it be disabled in the options? Okay, it can be. Okay, that could be handy in the future. Because there is a limited amount of lava, or finite. Watch the conquering of another territory here. Boop. As we sell more items to the ogres. Woodsman axes you guys want, huh? Yeah. Let's see, where's that army? Oh, there he is. It's still weird to me that he takes, like, seemingly the long route around. So let's see what they need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more armies. And we will have won the game. I am disappointed there's not like mods for this game. Seems like it would be a game that would be very well suited to modding. Maybe. I'm not clear. Well, it depends on what the actual programming of it is. Who knows? Maybe that's why it was abandoned before they sorted out end game or end game balancing. Maybe the programming code was just, oops, too much to overcome. Just got my bean juice. Almost spilled it. Well, let's keep dumping items. See if we can't get ourselves up to the 25. Well, we're not going to get to the 25,000. Okay. Send that next army out, guys. There we go. I suppose I should give some thought. Take from the ground, take from the... What I'm wondering, is there a way to set up like an auto sell function? Greed gain, rarity, no. Sort by priority. I don't know how the auto sell function works. But that's definitely a function I'll have to learn if I ever decide to play again with a gold victory. Well, we have time to investigate, I guess. Book of Tings, mining relations, overworld. factions. Doesn't appear to be a straightforward system to set up auto selling. Like, okay. Maybe they never set it up? Could be the case. Nope, that still sells things the same way. Like is it something that could be... Oh, that's just the entries. Is it this thing? Right click lets me do that. Control just gives me a breakdown of it. I don't know if you can auto sell even though they got a reference to it. Like I can buy okay, I want to see, is it... It's not hiding there. There's not a left or right button there. There's nothing in our ledger that lets me move around. The logbook is just a history. Hold on. Create new trade rates with your allies. I don't think you can. That's a shame. the army is on its final march. So you can see what a normal sized map looks like, overworld, and a normal sized map, mountain, if you ever want to play a larger one. Four more armies to go in. Three more armies to go in. Okay, let's see. Sell some of that cash. Or sell some stuff for cash. My bad. Having a chat out there. Or they're stuck. Our usual assault by skeletons. So 3 more armies. Oh, 2 more armies after this one. We may get this done rather quickly. Our final Hammerting episode of our first playthrough. I will at some point return and, well, probably return and do it again, just so that we can end it off with 100% completion. Because right now, I am not 100%. I will not have completed the gold victory. I wonder if it'll just end, or it'll say, do you want to continue playing? And if it's a case of wanting to continue playing, I don't think I want to with this playthrough. To 100% complete it. Oh, look at that. He's gonna invade me. And now he's gonna die. Slow it down to regular speed to watch this finally come in. Okay, here we are. And this is it. Okay. I have never seen this. Of course this is play on. Silver tongues of our agents, or our diplomats and agents, have accomplished what the bellicose nations of the overworld in their petty squabbles never could. And our occult web of influence now extends across the eternity of the known world. Entirety? Yeah, okay, sorry. Hidden from view of all but the most scorned truthsayers, the affairs of the overworld are now secretly governed from Cas Moria. And only little do the people of the Sun World realize how the strands of their fates run together in dwarven hands. While our story of the dwarves beneath cold, foreboding Cas Moria could end here, it need not to. If their sagas yet untold, play on, play on. I'm going to select play on, just so we can look at the mountain home at its final. Not sure if it's the most efficient setup that I had. I think in the future, I should do a great shaft with like one set of stairs, one elevator on one side, one elevator on the other, to core everything around. As you can see, we let the Kruth, orcs or goblins, mutated orcish and goblin warbands, along with some other creatures. Well, that's Hammerting, our first playthrough, where we won diplomatically by taking over the world, not becoming the most wealthy power. We'll save that long playthrough for another challenge. I hope you all enjoyed watching this playthrough. I hope you're all seeing what a diamond in the rough this game is and what it could have been if it had only gotten more support and more polishing for the end game. Because I got way too much trade lore and mountain lore. Like, they could have pushed out this a bit more. You can see it could have done a bit more. Some other items of some sort. And just because it would also have been nice, I think, if there was other paving options other than gold, silver. Like, I would have loved to have seen one that's like a copper or iron, mainly copper. Like, other options for that. And let's see, what would I have liked to see built in here? Not sure about the infrastructure parts, traps and stuff. Obviously, if you added more tech, you could have more rooms. When it comes to the dwarves themselves, yeah, the portraits are fine. I think I would have preferred the ability to, like, have their appearance here reflect the armor that they're wearing. Let's see if I can find someone. Here we go. Like Olva here or Gove. Like, if they had, because it reflects what they're carrying. But if they were in armor, I'd like to see them in armor. This could have been built out. Like, the Great Hall, to me, is something that really could have been done up. Like, you could have had more tiers of things to do, but I also think that you could have had upgrades added to it. Like, add cosmetic things to some buildings in the same way that you have, say, upgrades to these buildings. It would have been nice if some of your other buildings had upgrades. Like, these have visual upgrades. It'd be nice if that had upgrades too. Like, for example, You have a brewery, right? And then you have a cave farms. Yeah. I'd like to see maybe a bigger cave farm. Calling it a tavern small implies that they meant to have a bigger tavern at some point. Some style choices that you could make might be nice. Could have had like a DLC for that. Like it could have been nice to have, say, some upgrades for our foundries or something like that. Like add some gold into it. Like I could do gold flooring. Like I said, it's a diamond in the rough, and I wish more had been devoted to it. If anyone knows of actually any functional mods to this, I'd appreciate, because I'd love to dwarf it up a bit more. Much like in my Minecraft, once I'm finished my above ground Moria using the Byzantine style in my Mine Colonies Minecraft playthrough, or Let's Play. The newer version of Minecraft and Mine Colonies, once everything's updated with the new graphics and stabilized, I think I want to do a dwarf playthrough in that one. Let's zoom in. Yeah, I'd like this. Like, I wish you could do bigger dwelling to reflect someone's, like, the kings or the lords or the thane. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this playthrough. I hope everyone has seen what this game is, what it could have been if it just had a little more support. It's a shame that they never quite completed the polishing of it. It's like I said, it's like 90% done. It's pretty functional. If you play it on a harder setting, it's obviously much more challenging. You get more swarms of monsters coming at you, but you can just sort of build something like this. Like that's the entrance that guards my like that's the traps that guard my entrance. I'm supposing you could almost kind of make fortress gates or airlock gates kind of to other parts of the mountain on a harder playthrough to prevent the swarms from coming in. Let's explore those settings, shall we, before we call it a session. So we'll save our game as always. New game should let us see. Okay, so you have the swarms and stuff. You could go with like a huge overworld and a huge mountain. Now you can see on a standard setting, the easiest setting, like they do very little damage against you and they have very little health. That's how they adjust it. The standard setting, fine. Now, but look at this. You up their attacks, you up their health. Like that could be something to do in the future. We shall see. I would like to see something modded that I can then up this a little more. But thank you everyone for joining. Hope you're all having a good day. And if you want to leave a comment pointing out what else I've missed in this game that could have been improved or done better, what you would have liked to have seen in this game, in terms of gameplay, cosmetics, visuals, user interface. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure the user interface could have been cleaned up too. And again, I'm putting the call out there. If anyone knows of any mods for this game, let me know. I'd like to really take a look at them. But until the next time, this has been Mhorgrimm. Thanks for joining me. You'll have a good day now. Bye now.